it basically a given that Congress will pass a resolution of disapproval, that they can get enough votes to do that?
It sure seems that way. I mean, I agree with that there was not one Republican that seemed to be even open to the possibility. Plus, next week, those same three administration officials go in front of the House committee, and I think it will be probably frostier,
Yeah.
if that's possible. And so it does seem like the real issue right now is how many Democrats will defect, how many can you keep on board, and then what does it actually look like? I mean, there's also some talk that if indeed the president does have to veto and then it goes for the override vote, what does that say to the Iranians, right, where they think, well, because now the clock is ticking, we can't lift the sanctions, maybe they beg out of the deal.
Neil, all you need to sustain a veto is 34 votes in the Senate. That seems like a pretty low bar for me for a president who's still in office, not under indictment. I mean, shouldn't he be able to command the support of 34 Democrats in the Senate?
You would think, but this is a different kind of thing because it's really put a lot of pressure on a lot of different Democrats. The Israeli lobby is going to be extremely vocal and extremely active, and that means actually a fair bit, especially to senators or House members, for that matter, that are up for re-election. And it's unclear. I think it could actually have a veto-proof majority in the Senate. I think and you saw Obama met yesterday with 12, I think, House members at the White House. He's not that this is correlated, but he's taking a bunch now on his Africa trip. I think the real where they're looking to save this is in the House, because as long as they get 150 House Democrats, they're fine on that front. And there's going to be big support among the sort of urban constituency where the Democratic Party is strong. They're going to lose some, but I don't think that's going to be that big a problem.
Yeah, and if you look at the most recent polling that's come out on this, I mean, most Americans aren't particularly engaged in this debate, but the ones that are, they're not particularly happy about it. It has about a 48% disapproval rating. But if you break it down by party, very liberal, 74% approve. Among Democrats, 60% approve. So there is a little bit of that cross pressure, but enough of a Democratic base support, I think, to help.